Ever since I was a kid, the financial markets have fascinated me. I bought my first investment, a Ford Motor Company bond, when I was about 13. Then during college, I even considered heading straight to Wall Street with a finance degree, but I decided I wanted some adventure first, so I joined the Air Force before settling into a desk job. Funny thing is, as a navigator, I did wind up with a desk job, just a desk in the back of a flight deck at 35,000 feet on some days. My whole position was about charting and managing flight paths, systematic, precise, process-based. That same mindset has shaped the way I approach investing. Mapping the route, managing risk, staying on course. Anyway, after the Air Force, I eventually found my way to the Van Tharp Institute. I spent 14 years there working with everybody, professional traders, retirees, fund managers, some of them handling nine-figure funds. I flew all over the world teaching something like 4,000 people how to bring more structure to their trading and investing. And people tell me, you finally make this all make sense to me. Here's a kicker though. My own retirement money just sat there in money market funds doing absolutely nothing. I mean, I knew strategies that could generate great returns. I was teaching them every month. But was I using them? Nope. I plan, run some numbers, rerun them, do some more research, anything to avoid setting hard objectives and pulling the trigger. And one day during a workshop break, a futures trader pulled me aside, and in our conversation he said, "I make millions for my clients, but my own money just sits in a checking account." And there it was. He put into words what I had been living in silence. That moment was a revelation, but not yet a resolution. I carried that truth along with some embarrassment and even a touch of shame for years, still waiting for someday. In 2022, Van passed away and things started to shift. Losing my mentor like that jolted me out of a waiting mode. I stopped postponing, I built my own rules-based system, and finally followed it. For the first time, my retirement accounts began working with structure, real consistency, and robust returns. The gap had never been about knowledge. It was my mindset, mental models, and lack of action. That shift helped me step into becoming the investor I always believed I could be. Confident, consistent, systematic. And now I'm helping other investors make that same shift. Look, if you've been telling yourself you'll get serious about your investing someday, I get it. I lived there for years. But someday may not show up on its own. Ever. You start when you decide today's the day, not tomorrow, today. So if you've been living in a someday mode, what if we made today the day you finally step forward?